Today is the day after Friday the 13th. It's Saturday the 14th. I think Friday the 13th was always sort of scary, and people have, well, in the United States, because of Friday the 13th, the movie from the 80s with Jason Voorhees. After that, people have they just have thoughts of negativity towards Friday the 13th. Well, there's also Saturday the 14th, the day after. And Saturday the 14th it's not a random day that comes on a Saturday of the month. Welcome to my creepiest, most notorious live video of looking for people who are eating cats and dogs. I've heard it on the radio. I'm next to the Free Little Library talking about eating cats and dogs. Look what I just found. Jim Butcher. Scary indeed. It's actually cloudy in San Diego. It's overcast. Though our fabulous weather is back. It's like air conditioned outside. It's a hummingbird. I'm looking for people eating dogs and cats. As you've heard by now, they're eating cats and dogs in the state of Ohio. And I want to know why people would eat dogs and cats when they can just go and eat something vegetarian. Where are these people coming from that they're eating the pets? They're eating pets, folks. I don't see anybody eating a dog or a cat. I just see a lot of people going out about the business. Honestly, can you believe that? Actually, I did make a video. I did a video of how Donald Trump is basically a gossiper. Well, you can't call him a liar because you already know he's a liar. You can't call somebody a liar. You just have to, obviously, if somebody's a liar, you don't want to be their friends, right? So I just realized that the other day that Donald Trump is like a telenovela, like a soap opera. You know, you don't want to be around people who are gonna gossip. I mean, that's like very South American, right? That's why the soap operas are not so popular Only in the United States, the soap opera is kind of popular, but it's not as popular as back in the 1980s. Obviously, I'm going to get sidetracked because I'm looking for cats and dogs right now. I'm looking for people eating cats and dogs because that's the latest news, and I was concerned that I've heard that Donald Trump said that there's people eating cats and dogs, and most of them are black people from another country. And so I just decided maybe I should just go for a walk and see if I can find somebody so I can report it to the police. But anyways, Donald Trump is a gossiper. Like, he likes to gossip. As a person who lies, you don't have to call him a liar because you know that that's already the truth. Like, why would you want to hang out? You don't want to hang out with somebody who is a liar. And obviously, if you have problems with people like that, you just block them, or you don't want to be involved. You don't want to have that type of relationship because a gossiper is a liar. Now, soap operas in America the storylines are shaped of people who gossip, people who don't tell the truth or they don't know the truth. And then when you confront the person, oh my God, I'm here at the animal hospital, and there's a police car over there, and I'm wondering if they're bringing the dogs and the cats that have been, well, Donald Trump said that they were decapitated or mutilated. I don't understand. When he was live, that's what he said. Actually, he said it again, and he doesn't stop. So anyways, a person who gossips is a liar. First of all, a gossip, chismosa or chismoso, is a very South American, like Mexican, South American thing. Because telenovelas, which is the same thing as a soap opera, is basically people who love chismes. And chismes is gossip. And chismes are also, it's not really the truth, because you need to confront the person who started the gossip. So, therefore, if Donald Trump repeated what J.D. Vance said, and then now the story takes a turn. It so happens that the neo-Nazis, which is basically the KKK, they're the ones who started the gossip, because it is gossip, right? It's not the truth. And then somebody, you're not going to believe a neo-Nazi. You're not going to be able to believe anybody who's from the Ku Klux Klan or a neo-Nazi anything, because obviously it's for their own benefit. You have to have proof. And if you don't have the proof, you can't spread gossip. Como una chismosa, una telenovelera. So, like, if Donald Trump is spreading gossip that came from J.D. Vance, Donald Trump needs to have the proof that J.D. Vance was telling the truth about these people eating dogs and cats. And now it wasn't even dogs and cats. It turned out that it was like a duck. And anyways, don't people eat duck? When you go to a Thai restaurant, that's what they give you on the menu. Duck. Hello. Rabbit. Hello. So, look, I don't know. I don't understand. Why are cats so popular lately? Oh my God, that's a cat. Oh my God, Becky, what is he wearing? Anyway, so can you believe that Donald Trump basically continued the gossip live on television, when he was supposed to be talking about how he's gonna change the economy. He didn't really talk about nothing. He just basically repeated what he's been doing for the past 8 years, saying that he's gonna do this and that he doesn't have a plan. He never has a plan. Then he has a plan, but the plan is always a lie, right? Like Project 2025. He says that he's not part of that plan, but there's not just people saying that are part of the American Heritage Foundation that they received that basically Trump has not just approved, right, Project 2025, that they basically, it's kind of like saying that he blessed the project, to be more honest, because this honest person will only do gossip. And gossiping, when somebody talks shit about you, you need to confront the other person. And that's when the schism starts. That's when the fight starts, right? So it's all about confronting the person who started the gossip. And now it turns out that they have found the person. It was a neo-Nazi. Obviously, you can just Google all of this information. I don't have to do anything. But on this video, on the description, I posted a link of more information on this person who wants to be a president again, but he's not going to be the president. But he won't have the electoral vote, and the landslides are looking horrible. So for a person who lies about, now what are you gonna get out of? Oh my God, is that a cat? What are you gonna get out of? What do you get out of by saying that black people, because Haitians are black, that black people are eating dogs and cats? What do you get out of it? It's not that they're in Ohio. It's Springfield, Ohio. I don't think it's about that. I think it's just like being racist. How do you put in the head of people who love their dogs and their cats, who take care so much about their beautiful pets, regardless of what kind of a pet they are? How do you put it in their head that some people are eating dogs and cats? Like, isn't that sinister? Because today is Saturday, September the 14th, after Friday the 13th, which is supposed to be sort of like this type of behavior from society. They want to put things that in your head. So obviously, if JD Vance heard, because somebody told JD Vance and JD Vance repeated it, what is he talking to neo-Nazi people? Those are his friends. And so obviously JD Vance heard it from somebody who's a neo-Nazi. And then JD Vance told Trump, and Trump told Kamala, because that's how it rolls. That's exactly what gossip is all about. Gossiping. So Donald Trump, instead of him telling Kamala that they're eating cats and dogs in Ohio, because remember, there was no audience, and they asked him a question, and then he repeated what JD Vance said. So it's not like he had an audience or somebody asked him about the pets being eaten alive. He told Kamala on her face that people in Ohio were eating cats and dogs. So obviously, since now the president of the United States, the ex-president, is starting this gossip, and he told Kamala, who is a prosecutor, face basically that this is going on, does she that means that she needs to start to investigate. And so now, since somebody who's part of the neo-Nazi said that he was the one who saw it, then she needs to further investigate about this situation. Everybody's running for their lives, folks. Running for their lives. Everything is so disgusting. Oh my god. Anyways, I came here earlier. You don't have to move, you're fine. I came here earlier because I'm doing this. What is this? I guess somebody left a towel. Let me go and talk to this bus. Anyways. I'm over here looking for cats and dogs, folks. This is why I don't like doing laundry. I'm only doing laundry today at this place because where I do my laundry, obviously, at the house, the laundry broke. And I have to bring all my silks, all my Perry Ellis, my beautiful silks, and do them over here. Oh, and guess what? Look what I'm washing. Look at this t-shirt. I have to bring it over here because I need to wear it today because I'm going to go to the gym and do some pump ironing. Look, this is my t-shirt for the gym, folks. This is exactly what this video is all about. You need to rise up and confront the malignant people who are sabotaging America's finest cities like Springfield, Ohio. I'm heading into putting some quotas over here. It's only 8:15 and people are eating cats and dogs somewhere in your nearest nicest neighborhood. I suggest you guys go out and look for these cats and dogs and rescue them, because other than that, the president, the ex so-called president of the United States, the turd, is going to continue farting and spreading more lies. You need to rise up, folks, no matter what. Anyways, I can't believe that I'm doing this. It's so fucking tacky. Doing laundry in a public laundromat. I'm so fucking upset right now. Anyways, this is part of my little Saturday. What I have to do is I have to put up with this bullshit of listening to the news that people are eating dogs, and cats. And I have my best friend owns 2 dogs, and I'm scared for his life because he loves the dogs. Anyways, oh my god. I'm here at the laundromat, which is behind these alleys, and there's a lot of things going on over here. There's a lot of people who are very hungry, but I don't think people are hungry for dogs and cats. I should ask somebody if they've seen somebody who's been eating dogs and cats. I'm just concerned about my friends' pets after hearing Donald Trump telling Kamala, because that's gossip, by the way. That's just plain gossip. There's a lot of titles for Donald Trump, and one of the titles that he should inherit is the gossip girl, because like he's almost too gay to be straight. He doesn't have sex with Melania. Obviously, he that's not. No one's gonna have sex with him anymore. Period. He's disgusting. Obviously, there have been a lot of billionaires, real billionaires, who um, have girlfriends, but this is the girlfriends. They're not prostitutes. They end up marrying. Um, they end up marrying the billionaires. That's another whole story, right? The saddest thing. Oh my God! Look, somebody. There's a squirrel. Is somebody gonna eat the squirrel? No, don't eat it. Oh my God, the squirrels love me. Look, it's a squirrel. Let's eat the squirrel. But the squirrels, they actually love me. Oh my God. Did you guys, you should see this video that I did of a squirrel. I went walking because um, after the 4th of July, on July the 5th, a lot of the people who are senior citizens who have dogs and cats here in America's finest city, San Diego, California, um, apparently there was a lot of basically bulletins, lots of bulletins. It was overwhelmingly that they were lost, that the dogs got out because of the fireworks. And so what I did is truly a true story. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go out and I'm going to see if I can find some dogs and cats that are lost. And I actually went for a long walk. To be very honest, I think it's my longest video on July the 5th here on YouTube, 2025. And I went looking for dogs and cats or pets that were lost. And so I started like in South Park, North Park, South Park, and then I walked through Balboa Park because a lot of the pets, there was a lot of coyotes that were eating dogs all spring and summer, believe it or not. So what I did is I actually went and I went looking for pets, period. It doesn't matter what it is. It didn't matter what it is. And it was a beautiful evening. And I encountered like really cool cats, people with cats that were walking their cats. I've never seen it before because obviously I would never do that, right? I've never been out looking for dogs and cats that people lost. Now I'm looking for people eating cats and dogs. How embarrassing do we have to, how embarrassing is it for America to be experiencing such gossip from somebody who cannot confirm if it's the truth or not, that they're eating cats and dogs in Ohio, Springfield. It is really nerve-wracking. Look, there's a dog over there. Oh my God. I'm wondering if they just bought the dog to eat it. Maybe I should ask her if she's gonna eat the dog. Do I have the nerve? Do I have the nerve? But she looks like she's walking the dog, and she looks, I don't know, at first I thought it was his date, her date. Then I realized it was his dog. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Anyways, folks, oh my God, there's another dog. That's a real beautiful dog. I didn't think that this was like a dog park. I wonder if he's going to eat the dog. But he's not black. So that means that he's not going to eat the dog. Because the President of the United States is always right. He says that people are eating dogs and cats. But look. There's a beautiful dog. There's a beautiful black bud. Anyways, folks. Look. Look at this scene. Look, there's a blackbird, folks. My story is that on July the 4th, I went looking for dogs and cats that were lost because of July the 4th. Look at this. There's a every time. Why is there like every time that I go for a walk, there's something going on in this city? Look, there's a main break that I just discovered. Something happened over there. Somebody is trying to build a pond so ducks can swim and then they can eat them alive, like Donald Trump said. Anyways, folks, I'm here at the boulevard where hookers and prostitutes ruled in the 1980s. Can you believe it? This is the famous boulevard sign from San Diego, California. It's pink and teal blue like the 1950s. Anyways, folks, like I said, I made this video that was like 2.5 hours long. I never encounter a missing pet, but I encounter a lot of animals that lived like they were around, like rabbits. I was walking in the middle of a street and a chicken started running towards me in one of my videos. I've seen lots of ducks, I've seen lots of geese, and I've seen lots of pigs, and one of them was orange and was telling Kamala Harris live on television that people were eating pets, eating people's pets. Wow, look at the scene. How beautiful, how exciting. Wow. Anyways, folks, please hide your cats and dogs from the communist people because it's for real. It's real, folks. Are you a communist? Are you a communist? Then get organized. Can you believe that the end of the road is coming for Donald Trump? The end of the road, folks, is coming for Donald Trump. He doesn't use a crosswalk. He doesn't use a crosswalk, folks, because he doesn't understand how to stop. He doesn't understand when to go, when it's proper, and creating drama, creating a lie, creating gossip. We're gonna have to label Donald Trump Gossip Girl. He's America's #1 gossiper. If you think about it, everything that he's always said has been a lie, no matter what, because he never has the proof and he never does anything. He thinks he does it in his head because everybody else is not doing and promoting and basically supporting his ideas that he has. And I'm looking for cats and dogs, but I'm really looking for somebody who's eating a cat or a dog, but I've only seen people walking cats and dogs. I'm really concerned about the situation that Donald Trump has put on the Haitian people. The black community has always been assaulted by Donald Trump for decades. And I don't understand why the black community as a whole who can vote, the black woman who has a vagina, who doesn't support democracy, the ones who are more vulnerable in the country are ethnic people, black people, Latinos. Now we have the Haitian people being confronted in this type of manner, that it is not of the upbringings of the American culture. The American way is always been freedom of expression, which is what I'm doing right now. It's not that that I can do this in America, because I can actually do it all over. I can do it in any part of the world. I can even go to China and have the freedom to speak. But apparently, It is a sad situation that Georgia, out of all places, Georgia is the place where Donald Trump can land his ass in jail. Georgia, folks, remember that. Georgia. Wow, these streets have all the names that I wanted to think of while walking and looking for people eating dogs and cats. But I don't see anybody eating cats and dogs, folks. I only see beauty and overcast cloudiness here in America's finest city, San Diego, California. Anyways, really sad situation with Donald Trump and JD Vance basically siding with the neo-Nazis on their gossip story that Haytons are eating pets. It doesn't matter what it is, because first of all it was dogs, then it was cats, now it's ducks, and now it turns out that it was a neo-Nazi who started the gossip. And so Donald Trump needs to confront the gossip and make sure that he apologizes. He needs to apologize to the world, that he is sorry for what he said, and then he'll never repeat it again, because that's what you go to school for, to learn things like this. Now I'm back at this laundromat because I came to wash my t-shirt that I need to wear today. It is really important for me to wear this t-shirt, and I'll show it to you right now, because my laundry machine broke, and I have a lot of technicians going over there, because I live in a very high-end place. Everything is super high-end, folks, super high-end. And I can't believe that Tide, this little thing, is $4. Wow. And this is $9.99 out of your mind. And look, they have Mexican stuff and Sueño fabric softeners. Oh wow. And then this one right here is the one that that you need to put on your vintage and antique clothing and wash them in cold water, because this is really good. Let me see, folks. Where's my laundry? That's my laundry. I have 2 more minutes. I'll come back. But I did notice something very strange. When I was walking over here, I saw a lady doing something to a dog. And that's when I realized maybe they're taking the whole thing with the dogs and the cats way out of hand. Oh my God, here it is, folks. It's a poodle. Oh my God. They're ready to be eaten. The poor little babies. No. They have him on display so people can come and buy them and have a little poodle schnoodle. No. Oh my God, this display is beyond. Look at this. Look at the cat. Oh my God. Look at that cat. The cat, folks, the cats. Can you believe that cats are in fashion again? And now with Taylor Swift supporting Kamala Harris, and she's a cat lady as well. What else do you expect? Look at this one. Oh my God, he's ready for Halloween. They're eating cats and dogs. This one is ready, folks. Look, He's a magician. He's reading the cards. Look at this one. Oh my god. This is like a great place. It's a grooming pet boutique. Wow. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, I haven't seen a person eating a dog or a cat. There's a lot of cats and there's a lot of dogs over there. That's a dog park. I should go and make sure that nobody's gonna eat a dog or a dog over there. But you know what? I think that the dog park is very safe for now, and I'm gonna have to come back now every other hour on the hour for the next couple of days and make sure that nobody eats their dogs, because I think that that dog park is very very safe from dogs being eaten because all of the people there are white. Um, and obviously, Donald Trump promotes racism, and he's been doing it for decades. And now he has the neo-Nazi clan basically telling him stories to JD Vance and him that are not the truth. And this is when you start the gossip. But you need to confront the gossip because gossip is bad, folks. It's horrible. It's horrible, folks. Anyways, I just wanted to make sure that this place right here, because they have the table and the utensils, and I thought that they were about to eat the dogs, but it's not a dog. It's not a dog restaurant. It's really not a dog restaurant. It's actually a grooming pet boutique, and it costs hundreds of dollars to have your dog pedicure and manicure like my precious hands. Oh my god, there's a person with a dog over there. He's a big dog. Oh my god, he can make a dinner for Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago next din din. He can cook that, and oh my god, it's horrible to think that Donald Trump would even say something like that. Let me go and check out what's going on with my laundry, folks. Oh, I have to show you my shirt. Finding you? Did you get the towel? A towel that I put there? Somebody left it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Anyways, folks, this is gonna be very, very quick. I am doing this is an emergency. As you can see, the shirt is not yet dried. I want to show you this shirt. Nice t-shirt from Destiny's Child. I wonder if I would love not just Taylor Swift to endorse Kamala. I would love for Beyonce to go and say that she's going to promote her. Oh, yeah. Right? We need her. We need Beyonce to promote. She needs to lay her lazy ass and think of the future of Black America, folks. I'm tired. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shirt that I have that I'm wearing, and it's all beige. It's an old t-shirt that I found in my collections. Look at this. Wow. Rise up, folks. This is the best t-shirt in the world. Anyways. Look at this. Isn't this fabulous? It's a silk screen. And I also have my Well, these are velvet pants. They remind me of Beyonce because I love Beyonce. Well, folks, I'm really sorry to break the news. I just heard right now on my regular phone, my other phone that I have, that Donald Trump is overweight and mentally disabled. So I'm really sorry to break the news, folks, that maybe he won't even make it to November 5th when he's going to be deported to Ireland because that's the only place that he'll probably want to live because he has a golf course there. But the people in Ireland, they don't want him over there. It's just a piece of land that has like a room that people go over there and they can golf. Anyways, the town is alive, that's for sure. And there's a lot of people walking dogs right now. I haven't seen a cat, and I haven't seen anybody trying to eat any wild animals as well, because the only wild animal that is currently eating the dogs and the cats are coyotes. And that is the reason that oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to I want to make sure that nobody's gonna eat the dogs over there. I think it is safe because I don't see any black people over there eating any dogs and cats. Like Donald Trump says that there are black people eating pets. Oh my God, look at this one. He's beautiful. Anyways, so I think it's safe, but it is very unsafe to go and walk your dogs in that part of the world. In Boise, Idaho? No, wait, it's in Ohio. In Ohio, folks. You know what I've heard of Ohio? That the homes in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken, because they don't have earthquakes over there, it looks like something from a movie. The homes over there in Ohio are probably from like the 1700s or early 1800s, and they're beautiful. And the people of Ohio, okay, basically were going through a lot because of their economy. There wasn't a lot of people there. Nobody wants to live in those states anyways. They're too far, and they're too in the middle of America. But anyways, what I was going to say about Ohio is that the government, the governor, the mayor, the city mayor, and other people like the fire department, the police department said that there is nobody eating any pets over there at all. And that was obviously a made up lie because it's gossip. And Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, sided with the neo-Nazis about this terrible lying. Look, this is the old University of San Diego. This is the first university. Oh, and you know what? Now that I'm here, right here, right there where the little girl is, there's a tunnels that go for underneath that are still here. And that's how you would cross the boulevard from this. In the 1900s, this is from the 1800s, and this school used to have a tunnel underneath this right here, and then they closed the tunnels, but the tunnels are still in here on the boulevard, and they closed them because somebody got murdered back in the 60s, I think. So anyways, so this is a story. Now, it is a beautiful school. Everybody's with their look at the dog. He's so cute. I think he's safe. Oh my God! If somebody's gonna eat another dog over here, it's gonna be this one, who's horny. Look at all the pets. Oh my God! Hi. Woo! What's going on, girl? Everybody's happy enjoying the life of San Diego, California, in this beautiful weather, overcast. Oh my God, he's coming after me. He's gonna kill me. Oh my God, how beautiful! Woo! What's going on? What's going on, folks? Everybody's happy and enjoying their life, while other people in Mar-a-Lago are not. Lovely, lovely day in America's finest city, where the palm trees are so high because we don't have any hurricanes, but we have fabulous earthquakes. We just had another earthquake in California a day ago. It was a 5.10, but then they lowered it to 4.85, something like that. This is the El Cajon Boulevard, which turns into Washington Street. This is where it used to all happen. Back in the turn of the 1900s, 120 years ago. No, sorry. About 85 to 90 years ago, this place was rocking and rolling, folks. The president of the United States, who was assassinated by a fucking Republican, John F. Kennedy Jr., he came over here, and because we used to have parades. We don't have parades anymore, folks. We do have a parade, but it's not popular. But can you believe that in the 1950s, it wasn't New York City because they had the Macy's parade, and it wasn't the one in LA, well, the Rose Bowl parade in Pasadena. Okay, those were basically kind of like beginning in the 20s and 30s, and they were big because those places are huge. They're cosmopolitan. But in San Diego, California, because of the weather, because of the beautiful people, because we have the militaries here, there's so many beautiful people, period. There's a lot of hot guys and girls, folks. You would be overwhelmed with beauty. Every day there's so many beautiful people walking and about, and it's huge. It's huge. Anyways, so back in the 1950s, San Diego had parades, the Christmas parades. They had parades every year, and it was the 500,000 people would come to San Diego every year in the 1950s for this incredible shows, incredible parades that we used to have over here. And obviously that world does not exist anymore. We don't have a decent parade in San Diego. We have small parades, but we haven't had. Oh no, true story. No, I'm thinking about the straight people. True story. America's finest city, San Diego, California, has one of the best or the best gay pride parade festival, but we have shitty ass entertainers, but we have the best parade and festival. This year, 250,000 people were here in San Diego, right here where I'm at, actually. We had 250,000 people came to San Diego because San Diego has the best weather. All the hottest guys are here. Not in New York City, folks. In New York City, the people are beautiful and they're tall. But you can't compare the people from New York City or LA to the people in San Diego. San Diego is now the mecca of beautiful people. It does not that they're straight. Not that they're gay. They're just beautiful people. And I don't see anybody over here eating cats and dogs, folks, anytime soon. Anyways, I'm just walking around because I'm going to end my video very soon. I just wanted to share you the news that that I haven't seen any cats or dogs being eaten or mutilated, like Donald Trump said on the news. He told Kamala, who's running for president, the next president of the United States, it's a win-win situation for her. Um, this person who used to be the ex-president, who has really doesn't have a lot of value in the American life, the American values, doesn't put any value. Look at this old Pontiac. This is when you say that you have to end the video when you see something as fabulous as this. The out with the old, in with the new, folks. Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable style. Can you believe that's the car that was driven back in the 1960s? That was a popular car. And then this one right here, the PT Cruiser, is probably like from the 2000s. Oh my God, do I know a lot about cars? Well, there's not a Lamborghini over here, so I wouldn't care about these cars. I have nothing to say about these cars. Nothing. If it's not a Lamborghini or state-of-the-art car, I don't want to see it in my face. Anyways, I'm looking for dogs and cats. I hear something. Is she gonna eat the dog? She has 2 dogs. I'm hoping they're okay. I'm gonna have to call the police. Oh my God. I see Paris from here. Or New York City. Now that I was talking about New York City, obviously I love New York City. New York City is amazing. But look at this beautiful rainbow colored portrait of the Empire State Building where I stayed. I stayed a block away at this incredible Art Deco building. I stayed on the 27th floor of this Art Deco building that's overlooking the Empire State Building. My friend is a real estate entrepreneur, and he let me stay in his beautiful, well, it's not a penthouse, but I stayed on the 27th floor of this building that had incredible views, and the whole wall was made out of glass. Like you open the doors and it was, and then that's it. That was just it. Like, it's incredible. And it was not a lot of people live like that in New York City, folks. And may I mind you, he had a beautiful Siamese cat. And I don't think that he would eat it if he was starving. Anyways, to tell you the truth, I think that dementia has kicked in for Donnie. And none of the people in his circle are going to be able to tell him anything because he's obviously a very stubborn human being. And he doesn't have power. He does not have any power. He's not going to have any more power, but he doesn't have any power where he can stop saying something that is not the truth. But he has the power to say to the public around the world that he has surpassed his gossiping and that he is basically sorry for spreading rumors that JD Vance started, because JD Vance heard it from the grapevine. And then that grapevine turned out to be somebody from, I think, North Carolina or South Carolina. I don't know where do the neo-Nazi people live? They have to live in somewhere. They all have to be together, right? They should be scared of Kamala. If Kamala becomes the next president of the United States, the all of those people that Donald Trump thinks he's going to put in office and start Project 2025, he has something going on. He thinks. I think that Kamala Harris is going to do her job as a prosecutor beyond means. Beyond means, folks. Like the tallest palm trees in the world are probably over here. I never realized how tall these palm trees are. And they're very skinny because we don't have hurricanes. The last one we had was a minor one, but we did have a big hurricane in 1980 that took away the beaches of Tijuana and San Diego. And a lot of the people wouldn't know or understand because even me, I was a child, but I like to learn all these things. Anyways, I see somebody walking with their dog, but she doesn't look like she's going to eat the dog, but I should make sure I follow her and make sure she's not going to eat it, because I will call the police. I will call the police if somebody eats a dog or a cat. But if they're black people, I will probably not call the police, and I would want to make sure that they support Kamala Harris and tell them that there's something going on with people not cleaning after their dogs, folks. There's something going on with people not cleaning their dogs. How dare they? In America's finest city, we love Kamala Harris.